So here we are, starting off the year with F123. And for its age, this game can deliver some genuinely good racing. And so, enough chit chat, let's just get to the race. Yeah, neither of us have played this game in a while, but it's gonna be 5 laps of Bahrain International. Fixed setups and rapid fire racing at its finest. So here we are, lights out, and we launch off the line much better than he did. Into turn 1, the first corner of Bahrain. You don't wanna compromise yourself going into this sharp right-hander, but he does get a good run down the inside compared to we do. A little bit of oversteer, but we still hang on to first place. You don't want to have to defend all the way on the inside into this corner, but the guy behind, undecisive about where he wants to go. But we do keep first place, first few corners, but here he has the inside. Having the inside here, it's so advantageous. But he rides the apex of this corner and this corner. We get the switchback, but we're not alongside enough, but we can try put it on the outside. But going around the outside there, it's never gonna work. Not unless you do get a good exit like we just did over there. And you know what, I forgot just how dreadful this corner is. Locking up and going wide, practically handing him the corner in the process. But here we are alongside into this braking zone. You don't want to be alongside, especially if the guy on the inside just understeers into you, forces you off the track. But anyway, we lose a position in the process. But there's 4 more laps to go, so there's not much really to worry about. But anyway, here we are starting lap 2 with such an overspeed. Interestingly enough, he doesn't defend the inside, opens the way for us into turn 1. But if you're not ahead into this corner, it's so awkward to get a position done or a run done. But we will have another chance here into this braking zone of turn 4, using a lot of battery. And this is yet another corner where if you're not ahead, it's just so awkward to get ahead. So if that makes sense, you really have to put your nose in if you want to make a move done. But we do have quite the gap to build back up again. On this game, the dirty air is way more. Okay, I wouldn't say way more, but it's prevalent. It's there. Fast forwarding into the last corner of this lap, you're gonna see just how hard it is to get on throttle. The gap has increased. So we really do have to work hard and work smart with how we position our car. We just have to have the pace to catch up, because it's not looking good thus far, but we do have DRS advantage, which is just gonna help our race that much better. But here we are, you can see just how much we've caught up, almost running into the back of him. We lose a bit of time, a bit of our advantage that we just gained, but we're gonna have DRS into this long sector. He defends so far down the inside, which was weird to me. He didn't have to do that, but he didn't seem to lose that much time. But here we are, we have DRS, we also have ERS to our disposal, but we've drained our battery trying to catch up to this guy. Defends quickly on the inside, didn't even have time to go switch back into the inside, but he locks up and he just butchers the corner completely. We leave a bit of space for him to work with to see if he can put the car back into position, but he doesn't. He does have DRS into this corner, but we have the nose ahead. You see what I mean? Now we got the move done, but he does get the switchback. But it's not enough, and we're back into first place, and now we can finally have a little bit of breathing room in the clean air, and we can build back our battery as we push to try and get a gap ahead of this guy. Though there is a DRS rate here, but he lost quite a lot of time in that set of corners, and you can see he's gonna have to burn his battery while we can work with the clean air and just build back up our battery. But here we are on to the last time we passed through this DRS rate. It's the last lap of this race, and if you ask me, it's the last opportunity you have to overtake. I do defend, but vaguely. It's not too much. We do set ourselves badly into this set of corners. He can get a really good run, which interestingly he didn't. So now the situation we find ourselves in is a really nice one. We can just hold off the guy behind with our dirty air and just take it to another win. We can just hold off the guy behind with our dirty air and that's our race done. We just keep it clean and tidy. And here we are ending up doing the opposite of what I just said, going wide gaining, I wouldn't say an advantage, but we did try and salvage the mistake we just did. He is very close, 2/10, but it's not gonna be enough to really put your nose in here unless he sends for an almighty dive bomb. But that's our position to keep this far, and the win to take along with it. GG to my friend over there. Respectful, clean racing with him. And this is my video to just say Happy New Year, honestly. I'm sorry I couldn't put out a video earlier, but I do promise to give out some more videos, despite having to deal with school here and there. I will give it my best foot forward this year. Gonna hopefully get to 1,000 subs. That's the goal. And if you like what you're seeing here, please do consider subscribing. But anyway, thank you for watching the video, and I'll see you when I do see you. The next video, I'll put it up on the screen, like probably over here. Yeah, thanks for watching though.